Hi Zonta sisters, this is Teresa Harris, and a lot of you saw me present the orange bag at the bingo at Upper Hudson Valley and also at our recent workshop. So several of you asked me, could you please record that? So here it is, my attempt at recording it. The orange bag, as it's been called, is really probably more aptly called the Zonta bag, what Zonta means to me. And I encourage each of you to make a little bag. It doesn't have to be bigger than a lunch bag, but when you're talking with somebody, it's nice to give them visuals. So without any further ado, here is my orange bag. Why is it orange? Well, first of all, orange is the color of our anti-domestic violence initiative, Zonta Says No. You know, before I have my first cup of coffee in the morning, I've helped somebody, some woman, maybe halfway around the world, just by virtue of my membership. Speaking of membership, here is me and my sponsor, Candace Edwards. She gave me this picture when I was inducted, so I'd always remember this magical moment that changed my life. And speaking of memory, so I can remember what year it was, I put the year on the back, 2003. So when I joined my Zonta Club, what I found was that I was part of a team of women virtually holding hands all around the world, united in the conviction that they can accomplish more for women and girls by working together than they could as an individual. The symbol of Zonta is the yellow rose, traditionally associated with the warmth of friendship. I tried to put a globe in my bag, but it didn't fit, so we'll have to deal with this little earth. And I also put a picture of my passport. And that's because Zonta's in 66 countries around the world, meaning virtually if I love to travel, which I do, I can go to any of those 66 countries and find a friend through our network of membership. Now, if you would rather burst into flame before you ever got on a plane, then maybe you'd like to focus on some of the local projects clubs do. One of the ones I've been involved with, well, you know how people would give you the shirt off their back? In Zonta, some of us gave our gently used brassieres to a project called Free the Girls, where they were sent to help women who were rescued from the trafficking in Madagascar, and they were given a sustainable income job in the resale of brassieres. Guess who their customers were? Women. And if you like projects, you'll be happy to know that Zonta International teams up with the United Nations and does projects around the world. In fact, we have 5 programs and 1 goal, investing in the equal future for women and girls. Some of the programs are safety. Some are healthcare. Some are education. And if you put SHE for safety, healthcare, and education together, it spells she. I thought that was kind of clever. It's a picture of my grandchildren. Some of my grandchildren, Jackson, Parker, and Maylin. And you know, when Maylin was born at the end of last year, I didn't have to worry that her birth would be unattended. And I didn't have to worry that the likelihood was that her mom would pass in delivery or that she would die after birth. In the United States, we're very fortunate, but not everywhere is that way. So one of the projects that we do with Zonta is we help ensure safe births in several countries. Speaking of births, got some birthday candles, and that's because Zonta is getting ready to celebrate its 100th birthday. I feel like I'm bringing peace to women and girls around the world. Now, how do you join Zonta? Well, I have a watch here. It's not a grandfather clock, it's a watch. And that's because you need to have some time. Some people join Zonta and they want to work full-time. Some want to volunteer part-time. And sometime. The only thing that we don't have is no time. You must have a little time to commit. Got a dollar bill here because you must commit a little of your treasure and your talent, whatever it may be. And if you are 30 years of age or less, you can enjoy half-price international membership right now through our Young Professionals program. And lastly, sunglasses. Because I think the future is very bright for women and girls, thanks to Zonta. Well, there you have it. That's my personal orange bag. And I encourage you to make your own and maybe even have a night at your clubs where everybody brings in what's in their bag and you share it. So thanks for watching. And for more information about Zonta, visit us on the web, www.zontadistrict2.org. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Thank you.